everybody, welcome back to Making It Up. I'm Isa. My dog is right next to me snoring, and today I want to share my favorite underrated makeup product. A lot of beauty makeup products get super hyped online. Everything that's new is always very hyped, but there are a select few products that don't get much hype at all, and I have a collection of them that I think should be extremely hyped because they're amazing products and not enough people talk about them. So I want to talk about them today with you so that you know their awesomeness and so that you know that there's something else that you can also go to when you're bored of, the same products people talk about over and over and over again. So without further ado, let's get into some of my favorite underrated beauty products that deserve all the hype in the world. The first product I have here is the LA Girl Pro Conceal HD High Definition Concealer. I have mine in Classic Ivory. This used to be very hyped years ago. Like, it is such a great concealer and a lot of people used to love this. I don't hear anything about this anymore, and this is one of the best concealers in my collection. It is less than $5. The shade range is very extensive. They also have color correctors. This is amazing. It's one of the best concealers out there, and I don't know why people never talk about it. This is a perfect concealer under your eyes. It's not too matte or too dewy. It's just like blends into your skin perfectly, which is also what makes it perfect for your skin. It's just such a great skin concealer. This is like a medium buildable coverage. It's not going to be super full coverage, but it will cover enough. You can use it on the daily, or you could even use this as your color corrector. It's like light enough, the formula is light enough for that, and then you can go in with a more heavy duty concealer. This is insane. It's stupidly amazing. It's what kind of baffles me the most is the fact that it's so affordable. You guys, if you haven't tried this, go ahead and buy it and be surprised because it's out of this world amazing, and people deserve to talk about this forever and ever and ever. Okay, this is so good. Up next, I have the Flower Beauty Blush Bombs. I rave about these a lot. I talk about them a lot, so if you've been on my channel, you know these are great, but not enough people talk about them, and they're one of the best cream blushes that has ever existed, and they're probably like top 3 cream blushes at the drugstore. So you really need to get you some. These are comparable to the Cloud Paints from Glossier, but these are dewier. So these don't set, they're a lot dewier and obviously less expensive, but the shades are similar. I really love the shades now that I'm talking about them. I only have 4. I don't know how many shades they have, but they have a lot more than Glossier, and they have shades that work across different skin tones, which is one of my favorite things. I have more of combo skin, so I was skeptical about the dewiness of these, but not a problem at all. They just make my cheeks look flushed and natural and like I'm glowing. They're so easy to use if you're a beginner. These are so easy to use because they blend in so seamlessly into your skin and they just give you such a gorgeous look. You need to try these if you haven't because they're some of the best blushes you'll ever get. Trust me, I'm a blush connoisseur. I almost dropped all of these, but get yourself some. Up next, I have the iconic London Sheer Bronzer. I don't know if that's the name of this. It's a little confusing. I have mine in Caramel Glow. This is a newer product that came out a few months ago, but I don't hear nearly enough people talking about it. If you're into no makeup, this is your best friend because it's a bronzer, but it's freaking sheer. It looks intimidating, but once you blend it out, it almost looks like nothing. It's honestly such a cool formula. It's a gel formula too that will dry down, so you don't have to worry about it migrating or moving, but it looks almost like nothing on my skin. If you want your bronzer to be more intense, then you obviously will not like this, but if you're, you need something for the day-to-day that isn't super heavy, that just gives you a little bit of a sun-kissed glow, this is amazing. It's insane. If you're into sheer makeup, oh boy, you really need to try this one. They only have like 6 shades, and this is one of the darker shades, but I wanted it to be, sheer, but still show up. Depending on your skin tone, you can get the shade that works best for you, but honestly, you guys, oh my goodness. Such a unique product too, like I haven't really seen anything else like it. If you're into sheer makeup, try this. If you're into no makeup, this is exactly what you're looking for, honestly. It's out of this world amazing. Up next, I have the one and only CoverGirl Easy Breezy Brow Gel. I have mine in Deep. There are a few shades and then there's a clear one. This brow gel is out of this world. When I bought it, I really didn't know how good it would be, but this volumizes your brows, it fills them in, and it also holds them in place forever. It's one of the strongest brow gels I have ever used. It does leave your brows feeling, you know, crunchy. Obviously, that's just what you get. But if you have unruly brows or like super thick brows like me, they like to go everywhere and you need something with strong hold. This is that something. The color, if you have bushier brows and you just need something to fill them in easily, this will fill them in. But if you're not looking for that, you can also get the clear one and it will just hold your brows in place forever. This is so good. I never hear anyone talking about this. One of the best brow gels at the drugstore. It's affordable. If you need extreme hold, look no further than CoverGirl Easy Breezy Brow. Up next, I have the Nude Sticks Magnetic Eye Color thing, the sticks. I have the matte ones and then I have the luminous ones, and I don't understand why people don't talk about these more. These are fire. They're so easy to use, perfect for on the go. You guys know I love my Terra. I talk about this a lot. They're amazing. The colors are gorgeous. They have so many colors to choose from. The formula, like, it's just so easy. The mattes are perfect bases because they don't go anywhere. I'm telling you. Like, oh, they're so pretty, so easy to use, so easy to travel with as well. These are a beginner's friend, honestly. If you're just starting out, or if you're someone who doesn't love to do eyeshadow, these are just like your, you know, just slap it on, blend it out, and go. You don't really need to do much. And these are the 3 shades that I have. I have Terra, which is this one, and then I have, what is this one in the middle that you can't even see? It's Prism, and then I have Bright Eyes. The luminous ones came in the Hilary Duff collection, so I don't know if they're in the permanent collection or not, but there are so many great colors. You have your basics, you have a few like more colorful ones if you want to get out there. Honestly, some of the best like cream eyeshadow sticks I've ever used, and if you have oily lids, these are going to be your best friends because they do not crease and they do not go anywhere until you take them off at the end of the day. Super high quality, but also very easy to use at the same time and very easy to take with you anywhere you want to go. So honestly, you guys, if you haven't tried these, like, have you been living under a rock? I never hear people talking about them, and I think they deserve all the rave. Honestly, they're great. And they're so hard to get off. Like, I can't get them off. Oh boy. Up next, you've also heard me talk about these, the Oh Hi lip smudges. These are comparable to the Glossier Generation G ones, but they're a little bit more affordable, I think, and they're less of a matte and more of like a satin powdery finish. These are just sheer satin lipstick that you can really build up. Honestly, they're not as sheer as the Glossier ones, and they're a little bit more comfortable than them. I have 2 shades right here. I have Scorpio and Smolder, but I really love sheer formulas, as you guys know, and these are just so comfortable to wear. They make my lips look like blurred or blotted, which is something that I love. This shade right here is a My Lips But Better shade, so I'm always using it. It's so easy to just apply and reapply without even having to look in a mirror. Even this shade is a lot more intense, but when it's sheared out, it's so easy to use, and you can actually build it up for a little bit more intensity. It's never gonna look super intense. It's always gonna look sheer and blotted, but oh my god, it's such a cool look. They're so easy, they're so comfortable. You can layer them on top of like a chapstick or just wear them on their own, and they will look matte, but they will not dry out your lips. Dream come true. Obviously, they're not super long lasting. What can you do? Bullet lipsticks, that's the nature of them, but they're insane and they're so easy to reapply, so you don't even have to worry about them coming off, and just, you know, you just chuck them on without a mirror and you'll be good to go, trust me. And last but not least, this is another lip product that I never shut up about, but I never hear anyone else talking about, and it's the Lime Crime plushies. I have 2 shades. I have Marmalade and Cherry Soda, and these are, you guys know, if you've been here, if you've read my blog, you know I love these. These are like a sheer liquid lipstick. So they are liquid lipsticks. They do dry matte, but they don't look super intense and they don't feel super drying. Look at them. Look at them. They might look very intense, but they are pretty sheer. Like, the color is kind of like a muted color of what, you know, a typical peach or a typical red would be like. Wait, it's itching. They are so nice. Again, make my lips look blurred, which is the effect that I love, but these are actually long lasting. So if I'm looking for an easy red or just, you know, an everyday peachy look, but I don't want to be reapplying, then I'll go for these. They are liquid lipsticks, they are matte. So if you're not into that, then these probably aren't for you. But they're honestly some of the most comfortable liquid lipsticks I have ever tried and used. And I love these colors. Like, this is one of my go-to reds, and this peach, I use it all the freaking time because it goes with every single look that I ever do. Nobody ever talks about Lion Crime. They're kind of like a forbidden brand, but these are hidden gems. Trust me, they're hidden gems. And if you're into that blotted, blurred, stained look, you need to try these. You need to try them. Trust me, you won't regret it. And that is a wrap on some of my favorite underrated makeup products that deserve more hype. Let me know in the comments below which underrated products you love and you constantly reach for in your collection. That way we can learn more about products that we wouldn't learn about otherwise. So please let me know below. And as always, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're into super easy and real makeup and beauty content. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope this was helpful. I hope you learned about some new products that maybe you hadn't heard about before. I love you guys, and I will see you right here for my next video. Bye everyone! Mwah!